Cheers. And hello, welcome back, everyone. This is Big Talk with Bren, and I'm here with my cousin and my sister. This is Liz, and then this is Angie.
Hey.
So let's get into it. All right. So it's Valentine's Day, and we decided we're just gonna spend some time together and have a chat about relationship and love and things that you'll normally see a lot of on Valentine's Day. So we just wanted to chit chat about our feelings on those things. All right. So before we get started, I just want you guys to say who you are and your current relationship statuses.
Hi. I'm Liz. I'm Brenda's sister and currently exploring.
Currently exploring. Go ahead, Andy.
What it do? It's Angie. um, I'm single. That's all.
Period. And as we know, I'm Brenda, and I'm currently single. You're not crickets. All right, so let's jump right into it. So, we're all very different people, and we've had different experiences in relationships. So, I just wanted to start off by talking about our thoughts at this moment in time about relationships and love in general, and yeah, just start off talking about that stuff. So, whoever wants to go first can.
So thoughts on relationships in general?
Yeah, and love. And like, yeah. You can share as much or as little as you'd like.
Yeah, love is great. It feels so good to be in love. I feel like I have a bit of a what's the word? Pessimistic, is that a word? Take on love right now, well, relationships. So I think it's great, but it can hurt.
Yeah.
I like that. I agree.
I know you like that, right? That's not... You read my shirt. That's small talk.
So so thoughts on relationships and love?
Yeah. Right now, because I know that can change.
Yes, like where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I love love, and I feel like in the past, because of certain things that I've gone through, I've been like pessimistic as well, and just been like, oh my god, F it, like I don't want to do it, I don't want to try, like because it's always a fail. But I've gotten out of that, and I'm like very open no matter what happens, like whatever failures that I have with men, I'm like, okay, that sucked. Now I have my little moments to like, go through it, but then I'm back at it because I'm like, love is out there and I want it and I know I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
At some point, whenever God wants it to happen, it'll happen. So I'm open to it. I love love. And yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think I'm similar to Angie. But also a little, my next question was going to be talking about if you think you have a jaded view of love, which I think in the past I have had, just based on certain situations. Um, but right now I don't think I'm jaded. I just stopped dating someone, and at first I was like, oh, this is gonna suck, like being back in the dating pool. Like you have hope when you're dating someone, like this will go somewhere, and it'll lead to certain things. So when that stops, you're like, got back to square one, gotta start all over again. So I guess like right now today I am a little like frustrated. But I do love love. I love seeing people in love, and just the thought of having those types of connections with other people, and experiences. Yeah, it's just great. I can't wait to be in love and have it reciprocated. Yeah. Do you guys think that, I know you said you're not so much jaded. You said you had a little pessimism in you, or
Yeah, like, yeah.
so like describe you guys' ideal like situation that would make you specifically, that would make you have a more positive view of love. and of relationships? Like what needs to change in like your experiences in dating for you to believe that there's hope and like there's a chance out there?
Okay. So, one of the reasons that I'm a little bit jaded is just kind of being hit with reality or kind of seeing like the other side of things, hearing like infidelity, all these stories you see on TikTok, social media of like things were going good or so they thought, and then turns out like they were being unfaithful all along, or um kind of always like looking elsewhere besides your relationship to connect. So I think for me, finding someone that's content, more content without with not being on social media like all the time. I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of made people feel like there's limitless amount of options, and there's not. You're not going to be compatible with everyone. You're not going to have chemistry with everyone. We think we have all these options and we don't. So someone that's not lustful, um that's just willing to put in the work and like focus on the relationship. But it's difficult because we live in society, we don't live in a bubble. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that lustful part is a big one because,
Yeah.
ooh, child.
On our part and their part. Like lust in general, I think you were saying earlier like the power of the flesh. Like there's certain situations that you just want what you want, and sometimes it's not the best choice to make, but like in the moment you're like
It usually isn't. It usually isn't the best
gotta
choice.
get what is it? Get my socks rocked or something like that. What's the saying?
My boots kicked off.
No. The
What?
socks rocked. I think that's
Rock-
well,
rock,
like
rock your socks off.
yeah.
rock
We'll
your
look it
No,
up.
no.
We'll look it up.
Rocks off. Get my rocks off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta get your rocks off. On whatever. Liz, you briefly mentioned social media and its impact and stuff. So let's talk a little bit about your thoughts on how much of an impact, if at all, social media has on people's views of relationship, um, your own experiences on like comparison, stuff like that. Like, do you feel like a lot of times I know my answer for me, but like, do you guys feel like a lot of your decisions and your views are affected by what you see? And if so, tell me more about it. I can start
Mhm.
because I'm affected by this so much. I'm 30, almost 31, and
Isn't today.
yes,
You
my
31, girl.
I know.
You 31.
Contractions was contraction in. Uh, so I think because of where I am in my life, a lot of people around me are having kids, getting married, making all these big announcements of like the next step in their lives. And that's just not something that's happening for me right now. So I think having that constant daily reminder, and I know I could like delete the app or like find other things to look at and emulate. I still am held in the shackles of Instagram. And so I look and I compare. And they say comparison is the thief of joy, which it certainly is. So I still battle with all that stuff. So, and finding ways to bring myself back, saying like my journey is different and it's not going to look exactly like this person or that person, but it is hard. It is very hard. So we're still learning and growing. Yeah.
So it's me. I don't have social media.
Yeah.
I have it, but like I don't go on it. I don't have the app or anything. So I mean, I guess I have TikTok, so I see that, and people on TikTok be successful as fuck. Like you see, like people my age, young, with families like that, and it's a lot. But so I don't really feel like I have that to compare. I don't really feel that. Um, no, but yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't affect me because I don't really see it. But sometimes I do log into Instagram once in a blue, and I do see it. And every time I see someone from high school is
Yeah.
engaged, pregnant, married, like something crazy. But I mean, like I said, I feel like me. I don't know. I'm just like grown. Like before, it used to affect me, but now I'm just like really at a point where I'm like, I like if it's not happening because it's not meant to happen right now. I'm really trying to just like how do I say, like just accept what God has for me right now. And
Mhm.
obviously it's not that. That's not in my plans.
Mhm.
For me, I feel like the hardest thing is family.
Yeah.
Family telling me like, girl, like, hello, what are you waiting for? Is that time? Oh my god, when
Mhm.
someone tells me like the time clock, I'm like,
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
26, please. But if anything, that it would be like family or like
Yeah.
friends telling me like, why are you still single?
Mhm.
What's going on? I'm like, I wish I could tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm just mira, like it's just it is what it is.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel you on that. I'm the oldest out of the three. I am 32, so that biological clock is ticking.
mhm.
So I definitely feel the
Okay.
pressure all the time. But at the same time, I'm like, well, similar to what you said, Angie, like if it's not meant for me right now, it's not meant to be, or like maybe I'm in a different track, and that's okay. Um, Everyone has different journey in life, and it's not fair to compare yourself to other people. And also, you don't know what on like social media is real or not. Like there's so much.
Yeah.
You see all these happy couples. It's like people put on a show. Not to say that's the case with everyone, but it's like you can't really think too much into it or like believe everything you see. Yes, some of them are in beautiful relationships, and that looks great, and I'm happy for them, but you can't believe everything you see, you know? But yeah, I don't take it to heart. I just respect that I have my own journey.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm not in a rush.
No.
TBH.
No.
Okay. No. Or no. All right. So my last question I want to ask you guys is, well, before I even ask this, do you guys want kids?
So before I used to say no, but then I was like, hell yeah, I want kids. But now I'm like, the state of the world. I don't know. Like, is it gonna get any better? There's hopes that it will, but let's
Yeah.
be for real. Why are you having kids right now in 2026? It's insane.
Yeah.
But like in a perfect world, yes, I would like. I think that's beautiful. Like making a child with the love
Mhm.
of your life and just
Mhm.
having, like, oh yes, I
Mhm.
would love that. But
Yeah.
so like, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes, at the right time with the right person. Like I said before, I don't know if it recorded, but
Neither one of them.
um definitely I could see myself being a mother. I would love to be a mother, but I'm not gonna just have anyone's babies.
Mhm.
What about you, Sissy?
I do want at least one child. I would like to have a kid. So the reason I asked that is because we were talking about like relationships and love. Like if you were to have a child, boy or girl, and like you're showing them all these lessons in life and stuff, what would your approach be in terms of like teaching them how to be good partners and like how to do love not right, but for lack of a better term, like how to do love right and like how to be good citizens in love.
Well, I'd hope that they'd have good examples in their mother and father that
Yeah.
they can just see it and be like, "Oh, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I need to strive for."
Mhm.
Because I feel like if you have good like it's just automatic. If
Mhm.
you see it, you're like, "Oh, that's the
That's
norm.
normal,
Like
yeah.
that should be it. Like I shouldn't settle for anything less."
Mhm.
So that would be my hope.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I feel like having models is important. That's how kids learn through like watching you and observing, so they pick up on a lot of things. So I would just go like actions, and hopefully, like Anji said, having a good example that they can like follow. Um, Also just kind of finding a good balance of like giving them the freedom to explore and everything, but like within certain parameters. Um, so yeah, just leading by example.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'd say ultimately, like if you want to like teach, I'd say like just love how you'd want to be loved. You know,
Mhm.
like treat others how you want to be treated. But honestly, that's
Mhm.
like so basic, but it's true.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
I'd say that.
Yeah. I think for me, I would really emphasize that everyone is a human being, and that you should treat them as your friend first. Everyone, like, just when you're creating relationships with people, whether you think they're gonna be your partner or not, just like get to know people, be curious about who they are, about where they're coming from, because I think if a love is gonna stem from it, it will. And it'll feel more natural and feel more compassionate and respectful if you already had that foundation of being a friend with them at the beginning. Um, yeah, along with like obviously creating, like you guys said, like having those models for them as well, and like making sure they understand what love is and what love isn't, because there's a lot of gray areas. And then I think children or like teens and young adults, when there's a gray area, you kind of fill in the gaps with whatever information you can find online or like with your friends who may not have such a healthy like upbringing. Um, so yeah, just making sure you have conversations with your kids about what's healthy and not. And like being open to being wrong. Cause like your relationship might not be perfect and they might not see what's right. And then you by accident get placed in front of a mirror that is your child, and you're like, well, why are you doing this? And they're like, well, that's what I saw. So just being open to being wrong and learning along the way. Yeah.
Nicely said.
Yes. Okay, ladies. Any closing comments? Any concerns? Any excitements for the rest of Valentine's Day weekend? Any messages to the single folk? Any messages to the people in love? The floor is yours.
Happy V-Day. Happy V-Day. No, for the single folk. For the single folk. I don't know about you, but it's fun here. Like, self-love is a beautiful thing, and it's okay because when you learn to love yourself, you're never alone. So, yeah, keep your head up. I know it's a tough world out there, but love yourself first and everything else will fall into place.
For the single folk, I I think I'd seen this like post somewhere and I wrote it down. I can't say it word for word, but it is God doesn't settle, so you shouldn't either. He'll give you more than you'll have ever asked for. So I'll say that because sometimes when you're like single for a long time, you're like, damn, like, and then you might find yourself settling for just like whatever comes your way, you know. But no, don't do it. Don't do it. There's something greater out there. Yeah, so I'd say that. You do.
Me? Um,
Right.
Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we're fine. I know it might not feel that way, but we're fine.
And we have love here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So appreciate what you have.
And yeah, just learn you, like Liz said, learn yourself. You could never do you wrong by loving yourself and dedicating time to yourself, investing in your time and yourself. So yeah, just keep doing you. And for those of us who are in relationships, keep being in love, keep being respectful and loving to your partner, and we'll meet you on the other side eventually, if at all. And if not, that's fine too. So thanks thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, I think these are gonna be frequent guests of mine because I'm comfy here. All right, see you guys later. Big talk with Bren.
Remod her.